Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to have a quick look at the latest £5 coin issued by the Royal Mint. Part of the Myths and Legends, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. This one is Little John. Now, this is also, I think, the final one, but it's definitely the third out of the set. We've had Maid Marian and Robin Hood previously. I've done videos on those in the past. This particular one, the design looks very, very familiar. And I'm thinking, where do I know that from? So a quick bit of digging and it suddenly hit me. I've got a bit of silver with exactly the same design from the same series. Only the silver came out, I don't know, 6 months ago. So January, February time, 2024. This one, though, is Little John, 1 ounce silver from 2022. And I've only recently got it, so great. Smudge on the plastic bit already. So yeah, that's the front. So that was a £2 coin. This one, though, this is what we're here for. £5 coin. So as I say, it's the third in the set. The back, the reverse, is by our old friend Jody Clark. So he's back in the mix. It's always good to see Jody around. Does some really good work. And the profile of the king, as usual, by Martin Jennings. So going through this card is one of these annoying little fold out things, so you only get to see certain bits at any one time. So what I'll do, I'll briefly say what's on the screen, and I'll hold it there long enough so you can pause it. You can have a proper read that way. Now, it does say here that Little John, or John Little, and it goes on to say that there's 4 names or 4 forms of the names in documents going back to 1292. So, I mean, back in the late 13th century, it was a case then that quite a bit of the English were French or French descendants. So maybe he was French. Who knows? And then you've got a little bit about the first encounters. Now, this bit is the bit we always remember. They say on here it's a narrow bridge. If you watch some of the films, it was a tree that had collapsed across the river or across the stream, and they end up trying to beat each other up with their staffs. There's a little picture of the headstone there, allegedly of the chappie. And then bits of it says about loyal companion till the end. Robin Hood's death demonstrates Little John's unwavering commitment to his leader. And then on the inside of the back cover, a little bit, a few words from Jody Clark, as I say, the coin designer. Another part of the cover, the legendary lieutenant, or if you're in the States, the lieutenant. Just goes on to say that he was quite literally, he stands out in the ballads and the tales of the legendary outlaw due to his large stature. And there's an old-ish looking picture. I doubt it's an old original, but it's probably a more modern take on an original. And then actually on the back, it says, his loyal lieutenant, trusted companion, Little John features prominently throughout one of the most popular legends in British folklore. Now then it says, ironically named due to his size and stature. Yeah, call me picky. Yeah, I know, picky. On the very first section, it gave you various forms of his name. John Little, Little John, Parvus Johannes, and Petit Johann. So Petit obviously is French for small. Parvus Johann, I don't know, is that Dutch? anybody can translate that into like a proper English name, I don't know. And then on the back, you've got your coin specs. So the weight on this one is 28.28, whereas the silver variety, that weighed in at, I think it was 31.2 grams or something. So basically a troy ounce. The diameter is exactly the same as the £2 version, the silver, 38.61. And this, obviously, it's the same coin basically. So you've got Martin Jennings and Jody Clark.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it for that one. It's only a quickie look to see what the coin actually looks like. And like I say, the fact it already came out as a silver, and if you do silver stacking or collecting, then there's every chance you might already have it in that variety. But like I say, this one, the latest one's got the king. This one's got the queen because it's from a couple of years ago. Anyway, enough from me for another day. Take care, folks. Have a good one. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers all.